Oh, it feels good to be back. Hi. Yes, you did see right. I'm playing Library of Ruina. But this time I'm looking at mods, which is something I haven't done at all in the past. How long has this game been out now? 2 years? At least 2 years. Holy shit. It could most likely be longer. I lost all track of time ever since Baby happened. I got sent a list of mods by, I guess you could call them a viewer, by the name of starakiraflame. And I took a look at those mods and I thought, alright, let's curate it even further. And let's make a little bit of a mod showcase. And the very first mod I do want to showcase should be if I do this. And then press this. Is it? Yep. It is. It is here. Okay. The first mod we're looking at is the Better Filters mod. And I've only recently said that, well, the filtering options in this, they are good, okay? They could have been way worse. But at the same time, they're not perfect. Now, I can't really judge whether this is perfect or not yet, but the fact that you can sort by source already is... I like that, because if you have several mods installed that add several new pages, you could just very easily find them. Also, these ignore equip range, ignore exclusivity, and sort by equipable. Oh, sort by equipable is pretty good. I was looking for that when playing, actually, because sometimes you get these pages that are just... let's see if I can find an example. Is it here? Here we go. When you don't have enough combat pages, or when your suit just can't equip it and stuff. So there are some use cases for this that are definitely... You might as well use this. Now I do think that enabling mods in Ruina disables the achievements. That would be very likely, right? But I think that's okay. Like if you had your playthrough, never play your first campaign in any video game, or like your first playthrough, never do it modded, in my opinion. Always go for vanilla. And once you had enough of that, or once you completed it and you want more, mod it. Except for necessary, like, fix mods. Like some games just can't be played without a mod to fix the jankiness. But usually, you know. Like, there are some very rare cases of this, like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and also I guess like the first Vampire the Masquerade Redemption also has a very good... I don't want to call it an overhaul mod, and this is neither here nor there because this is a different game. Anyway, what I also want to highlight is the fact that when you start Ruina, and this is very good on their part, you can choose whether to start Ruina vanilla or with mods, or the invitation editor, which I haven't fiddled with around either, but that could be. I guess we're gonna take a look at that during Project Moon Week Mark 3. So it's very nice that you separate it like that you can decide whether you want to start your modded game or your vanilla game. Also because mods can break shit. If you just mod it to hell and back and it doesn't work anymore, you could just opt to say, okay, I'm gonna play vanilla until I have this fixed. So it's free. Like, we are used to a lot of janky editing programming by Project Moon, but it seems like they did well there. Let's take a look at what else I installed. The Stigma Workshop mod, which doesn't have an English name, so if you want to search for it, maybe I'll include it in the description or something. I got a few invitation mods here, and I don't know if I will show all of them. And the thing I'm most interested in is not even necessarily like the gameplay, because I don't think I can complete all of these invitations that I have installed. But I'm very interested to see how people went around the whole story stuff. And judging by what we're seeing here, some were pretty faithful to the actual art style and the whole feeling of the game. So, hello everyone, good morning, it's Mana. A call at this hour? What's going on? This again, it's another one of the owner's requests. I think it's related to the library. What? It's only been less than 4 days since I've handled that Urban Nightmare class request. We've been getting flooded with all sorts of requests recently. What's wrong? I'm well aware that everyone is getting worn out from all the requests we have to take care of. Let's talk over a drink so you can calm down. It's very nicely done. I gotta have to say, like, if you create 2 sprites, a background, and 1 splash screen for your mod, you already put in a lot of effort, in my opinion. The amount of requests from the owner has been oddly surging. There's so many of them that we just can't catch a break. It's no time for us to rest. We've been getting about 2 to 3 requests in just a single week. It's been about 3 years since we signed a contract with the owner of the Stigma Workshop and got recognized as an affiliated office. But there's never been a string of requests like this. I think I've gone crazy. I'm about to die. I like how he's just a black blob. He looks like some kind of hentai antagonist that's about to steal my girlfriend. Seems like there's something going on. Maybe this commotion is all for the sake of fueling the pockets. I've heard that the library offers books with some pretty valuable knowledge as a reward for passing their trial. Alternatively, he could be about to commit a murder and that get caught by Detective Connor, right? Well, yes, today's book seems to have some connection to W Corp Singularity. It smells like money. The owner never struck me as the person who would toss people aside just to satisfy his own greed. Do you recognize where they live? It's the city still. I don't know, I really don't know. All this is getting more and more unbearable. What the hell do you think is going on? I honestly don't know either. I haven't met him recently, but he wasn't like this before. I guess something about him has changed. Changed, huh? Sounds unsettling. All the distortions along with whatever has been going on these days. Maybe it isn't so bad. Perhaps. Ah, just kidding. You're so mean. Let's stop here. I think it's only getting me more worried. Still, the operator did say that they wanted to see the owner, so it'll all work out in the future. Chief, then everything should be alright. Yeah, let's deal with it later. Anyway, I couldn't possibly even consider turning down a request the moment I remember about the penalty. I hope you return safely. Let's have a meal together when you get back. Sure, and thanks as always. But this must be an office affiliated with the Stigma Workshop. Obviously we know... Spoilers! Doesn't Roland use a Stigma Workshop weapon as well? What is Stigma Workshop? Are these like the one with the Zweihanders, I think? Well, I guess it's not uncommon for a known workshop to have 1 or 2 offices affiliated with it. What kind of workshop are they? I guess we're gonna get an answer to my question just now. They specialize in making heated weapons. Oh, we saw them while receiving Dawn Office. Made quite a name for themselves. But I guess they must have also created Vigilius's Gladius. I've been told it's a Gladius. Actually, Lambda, I'll have you know it's a Gladius. Thank you very much for educating me. If you ever get hit by them, the glyphs on their weapons often tend to leave a lasting mark resembling a stigma on the target. Really stinks. It really stings. I guess it's an understatement. I've seen a guy who got burned so badly once. It was almost ridiculous. He kept on screaming due to the burns from the cuts. Oh, I don't want to think about it. And these strong weapons would be of great help to the library. Guess so. Just gonna use Roland's floor. I wonder if something is not correctly installed or if this is supposed to look like that. Let's take a look at the pages. Restore 1 light on a 0 cost with 2 die. Gain 5 burn and draw 1 page. Interesting, maybe they interact with burn in some way. Boost burn value that dice on this page inflict on it by +1 for the rest of the act. Up to 6. Holy shit, then you have like +8 burn to each other. So to yourself, or like this nugget, and the enemy. It's interesting. It's oddly worded, but it's interesting still. If speed is 7 or higher, change the type of this comment page to ranged. Boost min and max roll values of all dice on this page by +6. Holy shit, this is utterly broken. It would be a 10 to 21 if speed is 7 or higher. Just equip someone to supply a team with haste, and this is like crazy. It's ranged as well, then, so it goes first. If user has +8 burn, all dice on this page gain +5 power. Okay, I feel a little bit of a power creep going on, I have to say, because you easily get 5 burn by using this. It should be 6 burn. Oh, it has 8, sorry. Somehow in my mind I thought it was 5. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's see. If this character is burned at the start of the scene, slash dice gain +1 power. Yeah, these guys have almost exclusively slash dice. Nice. On successful hit with slash dice, inflict 1 burn. When inflicting burn using combat page, apply +1. Additional stack, reduce incoming damage from burn by 3, which means that everything below 3 burn, or including 3, will deal no damage at all, and slash dice power +1. At a 9 cost? What the fuck is this? This is way too expensive. Anyway, let's go. It's 2 acts. Let's see if they have a sprite during the reception. Let's hope this works as well. Would be very pathetic if I mean, you just press subscribe and it install. Okay, something is not working quite right, but I can't troubleshoot, alright? Which means... I mean, I'm gonna pee my way through these encounters anyway. Look at Bong Bong starting off with mass attack. So we don't take too long, you know? Something must have not installed right, or maybe I'm like missing some other dependency, but it didn't tell me anything else to install, and I did enable all of the mods I did install. Maybe it's an issue with another mod. Again, like troubleshooting, I know, for the sake of this video I should have done this earlier than Sunday evening, but I wasn't here all day, and so I did manage to do it early, okay? Also, isn't it like... I'm not doing this professionally, okay? I'm not like a video game reviewer, or like a mod curator or something. If you're looking for a professional opinion, don't listen to me! God damn it, why do you listen to me at all? Here we go. You got the ranged page. It dealt 0 damage to Bong Bong, apparently. Again, 0 damage. What the fuck happened there? Why did it deal 0 damage? Bong Bong, are you... like... is it because Bong Bong is wearing Argalia's ego page? Not ego page. Like, what's it called in Ruina? Page. Book, right? Sooner or later I will replay this game. In some shape or form. I kind of want to do something challenging, like only ever pressing P, but I think this has been done before, and obviously you can't do it during realizations, at least not properly. You might have to luck your way through for like 100 times using it, and then like maybe hitting that lucky one time that you manage to get what you need. Okay, they're almost dead, and then we have like the second act. I guess I could be higher health-wise. These animations are very nice, I have to say, even if we don't see the nuggets. I wonder if my nuggets will be invisible if I equip the page. If it's like a page issue, or if it's like the actual sprite that's missing. Okay, they should be dead next turn, or easily. Yeah, let's just use this and battle Roland. Very fleshy. Like flashy, not fleshy. The page I meant. Or rather the attack. Victory! So do we have to fight mana now? No. Maybe there's like a second invitation to this, which I'm not gonna take a look at, I'm very sorry, but I kinda want to give at least most of the mods I installed some spotlight. Because I think there's a lot of good stuff out there. Like, the stuff I've seen is crazy how much effort was put into it at times. I mean, people are creative, I know that, but this is just... It's amazing to see that it's possible to do this even. Oh yeah, in case you've only ever have played Limbus and you still subscribe to me somehow because of whatever reason. This is what Ruina is like, at least somewhat. Usually your enemies are visible and you can deliberately play your attacks the way you want to. Also, it's infinitely better than Limbus, just saying. Let's see, what do we go for? Like a mass attack. Here we go. Winning! Oh, it's so cathartic in a way to just press P and watch it unfold. Because I think like, the animations in Limbus are nice, but they are just not as expressive, if this is the word you can use in this case, as the ones in Ruina. They're just far more fun to just watch. It's a little bit samey in Limbus, I feel like. Oh, Charlotte's dead. Holy shit, how did they do that? Anyway, it's over. Curtain call for the reception of the Stigma Workshop fixes. Part 1, I guess. Let's take a look if there are actual books. Oh, there's an after battle segment. Okay, the equipment was definitely a lot more refined than the entry-level ones that are as the directly affiliated fixes. The heat was so intense that I couldn't even open my eyes properly. I was about to go blind. It seemed that not even their own wheels are completely safe from the heat they were emanating. Right, just goes to show that no matter how much you try to fireproof yourself, there are still some levels of hotness that no normal person can withstand. Like me. God, that felt weird. Still, the office operator and elites must be used to dealing with this level of heat. Shouldn't come as a surprise. Applying some sunscreen wouldn't be such a bad idea if they ever show up here. That's not... heat. Sunscreen doesn't necessarily protect you from heat. You'd need Vaseline in order to... Fuck, I'm not even gonna go there. Do you think the workshop will send more people here? Well, we don't really know their owners' motivations for all of this. Just have to wait and see. Okay, let's see if we can equip their pages. Here we go, key page. Where are they? Should I just look for them? Should be over here somewhere. Next to the Dawn office would be a little down. Oh, I need to burn it first. I need to burn it first, of course, I forgot, sorry. Where are they here? Here's the Dawn office. Maybe they're not sorted at all. Yeah, here we go, they're at the bottom. Let's just burn 10. This is the original gacha. Just in case again that you only ever know Limbus out of their games. Okay. Pretty nice, now we can equip it. Unlike anyone. And again I'm gonna... Nope, it's not at the bottom. So... we just go up here slowly. Did I go past them already? Stigma? Anything Stigma? Hello? Here we go, there they are. Okay, so they do have a sprite. I don't know why I didn't load in earlier. Looks pretty good. Like, it looks simple, but it's what you would expect out of just a regular workshop, right? Like some kind of uniform, not too flashy. Very good. And another workshop invitation. I don't even know which one this is. Is it the emotion workshop? I think that's what the mod is called. Might have to look it up. Should be. It's the Stigma Workshop affiliated fixer. Negative. Mr. Smile, you here? Obviously, there's like Carmen in the background. There's like several versions of Carmen of like alternate universes. There's Mr. Smile. Mr. Smile? There he is. Negative. My apologies. I was concentrated on research. It was faster than I expected. Originally, it was supposed to be casualty procurement from suppression of the crying child, but when I arrived, it was already taken care of by the ensemble, so it was easy to clean up. Here, the Louis Association cops you requested. They're in the stasis boxes. Perfect timing. We were just running out of materials. We'll be able to continue our research without a hitch. Huh. There's still more to research? Our main backers have very high expectations. Those condescending old blokes probably looking for a young, healthy body to implant their brains into, just as a nasty hobby. Does this work? Well, I guess, like, you can bring people back with new bodies, as we've seen in the Dawn office. So, was it the Dawn office or no? It was the other one, right? But the Pamela and Pamela. That's what I meant. Though it's called emotion modification, it is the emotion workshop then. We're mostly just researching brain transplant procedures. Just in case, I'm doing these invitations basically blind, because obviously it doesn't tell you which ones they are, and I didn't write down which books you have to use for which invitations. So I'm just doing the ones it shows me. I swear I have other invitations installed, and not just workshops, but it seems like these are the ones that I chose. It's not that I don't understand. As a human, everyone wants to feel happy. To modify your brain so you only feel happiness, then transplant your brain into a fresh body. I'll salvific technology during times like these. Well, I'm happy as long as I get paid. No real interest in salvation or whatever. You seem to be worldly, not saying... Wait, did I just skip? No. You seem to be worldly, not saying that that's bad. Anyhow, how's the information I requested about the library? Having requested information about the library to the Seven Association, it seems to be true. Oh, look at this. Again, like, the amount of effort to just create one of these it blows my mind. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, is a general invitation that you can do. Nice how they try to tie it in, at least, with the in-universe actual canon stuff. Yes, it has. How's it? So, Urea, what's this you gotta tell me? Wait, Urea? What do you think about tech utilizing your mind? It's a very obvious typo that maybe like they wrote utilizing twice wrong, but it's okay. Utilizing your mind, it's a pretty abstract kind of technology. It's tech that materializes your mind, and those materialized minds are far superior than any other workshop weaponry. It's quite an interesting concept, but I mean, materializing your mind, this is ego, isn't it? Just listening about how it works doesn't really make it easy to understand. I contacted you, Here, it's the invitation to the place that had this information about this technology. An invitation to the library? The place where HANA Association said as the start of... That HANA Association said as the start of the city, I guess. It may be worth checking out. We do have some new weaponry we'd like to test out. Good to hear. Tell me what it was like after. You're expecting them to come back. What a rookie mistake. Sure, pretty exciting to see such strange tech. It's been a while. Looks like eavesdropping paid off with some great information. Technology that materializes minds and creates weapons sounds quite interesting. Look at this Project Moonmilk he has. Blatant advertising. Materializing the emotions from different parts of the brain would be revolutionary. Our emotion modifications already has physical benefits, and we don't know how dangerous this library is. Didn't you vow not to get excited and make irrational decisions? I got carried away there. Let's say that all of this technology is real. How are you going to get in the library? You don't know where this library is and how dangerous they are. From what I've heard, you only need something called an invitation to get in. And so, please go visit the Seven Association and get info about the library. You probably aren't going to give up asking, even if I refuse, so... You know me. If you refused, I was going to visit her myself. I'll go check in for some info from the 7 Association on the way to V-Corp's nest. Do we know anything about V-Corp? Many thanks, negative. Alright, don't get clingy now. It's getting late, so don't stay up for too long. But of course, see you around, negative. So everything was true about the library's rumors. There seems to be a book in the library that contains information on what we overheard, yes. A book about distortions, to be exact. Distortions? It's quite tempting, being closely related with emotions. Distortions are people's pure nature, in a way. It's... like, time-wise, I don't think people knew about distortions this much outside. But what I do appreciate is the fact that they have thought about an interesting concept to highlight here. Like the fact that they are working with emotions, and it's basically a little bit like lobotomizing people, I guess, to only feel happiness. But it is like it is, well, it is a little bit like using drugs, right? Just to feel happiness. And then again, like with drugs, you also crash and feel like all of the other stuff I assume. I haven't really taken any. But I could see this happening in the city. Yeah, of course. Like the life is so bleak and horrible that you might as well install like a microchip into your brain to make you happy at all times or something. It feels culty, and it feels definitely possible in a city. So this could be like this could be realistic, I think. Also for our world, that's what I mean, which is scary. 7 Association also had an invitation store to gain more intel about the library. I was handed it as a payment for delivering info to them. Would you look at that? A book of Yay and Distortions. Seeing as how Yay's book is here, looks like all the Leaflet Workshop fellows got wiped out of that place. In that place even. Just like the invitation is warning us, If you don't want to get crushed like Leaflet Workshop, stay away. I'm fine with whatever decision you make. With an affiliated fixer like you, it's not much to fear. It's quite intriguing actually, being able to peer inside this woman's head. If you don't have anything of importance to say, I'll take my leave here. Half of it was a joke. Better to start off not being nervous, no? Should be preparing for a visit to the library in the time it takes to crack jokes. Have to tell me twice. But in the Stone Age. An excellent opportunity to test our new subjects in combat. Don't stay up for too long now. Transplanting brains into actual bodies and not workshop-created artificial ones? More like pulling out the brain and using the body as a servant. Quite surprising. There's more than one of those, huh? She's like referencing to Lobotomy Corporation. Not too shocking, but disgusting all the same. Those shitheads. This is why you have to be cautious around weirdly bright people in the city. More like the blue reverberation? Yep. This must be... Oh, okay, it's very nice. At least we get an actual entrance. This must be the library. The architecture of this place is quite a curiosity. Ready up before you start getting excited. This place is no different than the ruins. Stuff may pop out of nowhere. Boom! There she is. Welcome to the library, dear guests. I'm the director librarian of my role's namesake. Greetings, Miss Angela. I'm Smile, and this is Negative. Hello, we heard the Book of Yay and Distortions were in here. I assume the conditions of our prize is emerging victorious and being turned into a book ourselves when defeated. Being turned into a book won't be such a bad experience, but for right now, those books are our main interest. May I find your book in this page? Did they run out of anything to say with Angela, or did they really think that Angela is this pissed off? Okay, this time we have at least... Have I not installed any dependencies? I don't understand. We have at least the suit, but the nuggets don't have the face again. It's 2 acts once more. Speed at the start of the act. Randomly select a modification at the start of the act. Draw 3 more pages. It's victims. Overclock, restore 1 light. Restore 1 additional light if they gain emotion points. Cost of this page equals the user's max light. Max 8. On use restore light. Spend 1 emotion level to recycle this die once. Spend an emotion level? Gain twice as much emotion points from using this page? Draw page is equal to the amount of emotion points gained by using this page. It's very interesting. How How many emotion points can you get maximum out of Clash? Gain protection next scene equal to the amount of positive emotion points gained by using this page. Gain strength next scene instead on negative emotion points, each up to 5. That's interesting. This one is called Salieri, this one is called Stockholm. Are these obvious references that I'm not getting? Like, I know what the Stockholm Syndrome is, for example, but what is Salieri? Guess I'm gonna be told. And emotional turbulence, which I guess it fits the whole theme. Let's see if they... Nope, they still have no heads here. Not talking at all. I guess they are somewhat lobotomized. That's what makes them dolls. Are they supposed to have no head? Oh no, there's a head here at times. Oh, I love this actually. Like, this is way better than it would be if it was all working correctly. At least in this case. So they have, like, let's take a look at the emotions in a second. It's an interesting concept and it spices up the gameplay when people come up with stuff like that. Let's see. We have pleasure. All emotion points gained are now positive. On Clash, when recover 4 HP. We have sadness. All emotion points are negative. Start to see and inflict 2 feeble and disarm yourself in the last opponent attacked. We have anger. All emotion points are negative on Clash. Lose gain 1 strength next scene, up to 4 strength. Wow. That's very good for them. However, it won't save them from the Black Silence. Mark 2, yes. Trying to pay attention to the sound design, whether it's like new sound effects or if they just reuse some. I don't think like modders will create new sound effects, right? I mean, are there voiced mods already? Can you do that with the invitation editor to just voice file stuff in? That would be interesting. Like, some games have such a strong modding community, like Skyrim for example, that they have like voiced companions and stuff. And obviously, like the quality of some people that do voice actor things for mods is like all over the place, right? Some are good, others are like, most of them are bad. Let's put it like that. But at the same time, you also get stuff like Enderoll, and that had some. If I do remember correctly, that had some pretty good voice actors in the end. I don't know if they were professional though. I don't think they were. With the second act, Chloe is pretty low, but we're just gonna... I think this is gonna be it. Here we go, second act. It's nice. It's nice. I did miss this game somewhat, I think. Even if playing it like properly would take more time. But then I wouldn't be able to show as much, you know. Okay, so there, oh, at least their nuggets work. Negative and smile. Random modification. Able to equip the exclusive pages of attributed key pages. Oh my god. Okay, that's a pretty nice... I mean, you have to pay a lot of points for this, but if you have like a Galia's page and then you attribute like another named one, then you can use both exclusive pages. It's an interesting concept. The on-use effect of the first combat page used each scene is triggered twice. Wow, that is also pretty cool. I love that. That is cool. It costs 0 as well. At the start of the act, draw 3 more pages. Let's see. This is memory. Pages copied by this page cost 2 less light and exhaust after 3 uses. On Clash Win, copy the opponent's page and add it to your deck. Nice. A negative? Able to combine 2 modifications, gaining both modifications' effects. Okay, so she gains random modifications twice. Start of the act, draw 3 more pages. She has Transference. 73, 6 to 9. Inflict Lethargy. Gain a status element according to the type of emotion coin gained by the first page used during the scene. Positive coin equals fragile, negative coin equals feeble. Okie dokie. They have a lot of health. But it shouldn't be too bad. I think we can just keep peeing here. Might have to use an ego page manually in a second. That's a cool exclusive effect. I have to say that this one caught me off guard. Talking about like sound effects earlier. Very nice. I am in awe of these mods. Should have tried out modded Ruina earlier, I guess. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll... Let's go for one of these. Just to get the edge in, you know. Okay, the dolls are pretty much dead. Or victims, I guess, they're not dolls. Wait, he's getting vibration because he copied the page? Is that it, or? He also got smoke. Get smoked, bitch. Guess because I attacked him with smoke, though. Here we go. I think we're done with this. I might be able to showcase one more mod. One that seemed pretty crazy when I read about it at first, but you're gonna see in like a minute or two. I'm not gonna burn their books because we see how they look. We don't need to take a look at it further, I think. Would be very interesting to have a after story segment though. But they ramble about saving people or whatever, they were still mere people in the end. Well, not like the head would have sit and watched if they got to the point of actually changing the city. Something wrong, Angela? The other ways were twisted, they resembled someone I knew. Seeing as how you knew Gubura, I assume this person you're talking about isn't a normal one either. Well, I did smash the puppeteer act at the end. Yeah, this was like all alluding to Lobotomy Corporation, I guess, pretty much. And the whole lobotomization thing. Alright, I kept this one for last because the premise seemed the most crazy. This is the final battle. I guess it's called the Finnal Battle. We'll see what it entails in a second. Fighting against Finn, he has a 1-to-1 speed die and 1 health. How bad can it be? This seems pretty doable, doesn't it? Let's just Largo this guy. He doesn't even fight back. It's Finn after all. We did it, everyone. Mission successful. Let's go home. Oh no. What is that? Is it a whole lot of enemy nuggets at once? Oh, okay, this I guess it's pretty cheesy. Oh. It's very nice to see the animation going off this many times though. Yes, this is what it looks like. The final battle is all invitations at once. And I thought, like, this is pretty cool. I mean, a lot of games do this, right? A lot of games have some kind of hard modes, or like, sometimes it's mods, where you can just summon all bosses at once. And once you get really strong, that's when it gets fun, right? Because you can just... You're gonna see how much your power increased over time with this. You can just wipe the floor with them that easily. So we're most likely not gonna finish this. I mean, at one point they're gonna break me as well. I don't know if we will reach that point, or if I will end the video before that, because I don't want to embarrass myself. It's... I just love it. Look, it's the Butchers, Backstreets, it's Lulu, it's the Hook guys, I think. Is it Lulu twice? Is it just Lulu twice? No, it's Pierre is here, everyone. Crazy Pierre. Mars is here as well. Oh, one of them is Lulu running away, the other one is Lulu getting hooked, I assume. Is it? Yeah, there's a second Lulu. The people running away instead of being hooked, like they were the smartest ones, right? Should just continuously give you new enemies though, and not even wait for you to defeat all of them. I love this. Just seeing this unfold makes me chuckle. Heartily. Inside and outside. Let's see, what do we use? Yeah. This sort of must. Might as well. Alright, only Pierre left. Cleaned up the battlefield just now. Pretty good. And she's done. Also a very nice way to gain all of these books again. It's like... Here we go, who's next? Oh, that's a whole lot of them. It's even more than before. It's like all of the Zwei guys. There's Isadora there, one of the best girls in Project Moon universe. Ruina had a lot of good girls, I have to say. I wonder if you... Like, this is really all battles. This is also entail realizations and stuff. Or later on, we'll have to fight several of the bigger ensemble members together. Like, rather than the nerfed, distorted versions, but the actual ones. I mean... How do you even do that? I guess with lots of like mass attacks and stuff. Yeah, I guess it takes a while to go through all of these attacks. Oh god. There's so many of them. Counter dice! Like Imura would be really strong for this. Early on at least. Is there any effect that scales with enemies defeated infinitely, basically? And Project Moon didn't cap it because they thought, okay, how many enemies can you defeat in a single reception? Like 4 during one act, but since this is one continuous act, we'll be able to scale up infinitely with the amount of enemies. So, if there's anything like that in the game, you can entirely break this. Look at how many there are. Do we have a method? Yeah, I just chose a mass attack, right? Look at this shit. Why does it go for Bong Bong though? Oh, she's using Tempestuous Dancer, that's why. So we have 2 mass attacks queued now. That should be killing most of them. Sometimes the damage doesn't seem to go through, which might be the wonky targeting with this many at once. While at other times you attack them once and they die, so it must be like the health bars just being somewhat good. Okay, all of them are staggered. Easy peasy. It's interesting actually, like if you install one mod, install the Finnal Battle, I think it's a very fun concept to just try out your team composition and see how far you can get. Just with, like, just pee it, you know? Don't even pay attention. Just pee, just press auto win rate. That's what Limbus has taught me. We're now up to Stefani Y, Gamma Beta. It's Tormery! Look at this! I guess this video is gonna get claimed, but I'm okay with that. Millie can make some money off of it, I don't care. And Philip as well. Philip, former 1. Your Philip, basically. Babby Philip. All these range pages. Interesting, actually, to fight against Tormery and goons alongside other people. You really need like a mass effect page for every single instance of enemies happening, because how else are you gonna cull the herd, basically? Yeah, at this point, like, me being staggered is gonna break my neck, right? I missed this track. I have to say, like, somehow I must have repressed all of the bad memories, because it feels like I have fond memories in it. But it was the very first time that I got actually stuck in the game, I think. I mean, not for as long as it did later on, admittedly, but I was a little bit like, stubborn during this encounter. It's almost done, everyone. The final battle is almost over. One with rolling dice is like already lost again. Would like another go at least. Looks like we won't be able to. Oh yeah, Roland can die or something, I guess? One turn? And we'll stagger now, which means that they're gonna get another... Well! We can just freeze them! We could just freeze them and attack with Bonbon, I guess. Lose half of current HP. No, we don't want that. That's a little bit too much soon, but we can do this. They're gonna be frozen anyway. That came in pretty well. Let's see what we can do here. Do we also go for the Tempestuous Dancer? Or do we use that next turn? Let's use that next turn. Let's Pedo and hope that it didn't use the Dancer. No, it didn't. Alright, very nice. Should get rid of a few of them. Not all of them, obviously, but it's okay, we can do the Dancer next turn. And do we have anything else? Risk Cutter, I guess. And the Dancer. And now we P. And that means we get to the next stage, hopefully. Oh no, a few of them just have too much health still. Or stagger. Not gonna be able to stagger more. Sad. Well, really close actually. Yeah, it looks like the mass attacks don't hit all of them or something. There must be like a cap. Yeah, Tomer is pretty tanky after all. You need some good counters. I think Hogma's Flow would be amazing for this. Or Gebura. Interestingly, Bongbong's still alive. They used the Risk Cut instead? Or this? I mean, they're all staggered. How are they all staggered? And almost all of them are dead now. Okay. What happened there? Okay, let's see. Tomer is staggered now. Oh, okay, that will be good. We might actually get to the next phase like this. Really depends on how annoying Philip decides to be here. Is he only... yeah, okay. He decided to be very annoying there. With the burn. Yeah, okay, we're dead. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone! That was Project Moon Week number 2. Oh, I get to use another floor. It doesn't matter, I'm not gonna continue this anymore. Otherwise this video would get too long. It's already an hour or something. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the last video of this week. I wanted to end on somewhat of a high note with Ruina. No Distortion Detective, because I thought that like Leviathan could take its place at least for a little bit, and then once we finish that, I said this before, but I would be up for more Distortion Detective. It's just that I didn't really find the time or the mood to keep reading, to be honest. There's always like the looming visual novel on the horizon, and I thought that maybe if I ignore it long enough, the game will have come out by then. But seeing as how they actively update Limbus, I guess it will be a while still until the next game, so I shouldn't hold my breath. I will die if I do that. If you've watched all of these videos this week, and even this video to the end now, I thank you very, very, very much. I really hope you had a lot of fun, as much fun as I did. The streams I did this week were also like Project Moon themed, and I had a lot of fun doing these as well. Some more successful than others, I guess. And the next Project Moon week, I'm sure it will happen sometime in the future. If there's more demand for this, I'm up for that. It's just that these weeks, they drain the energy out of me because... And I did take it pretty easy this time since I didn't pay as much in advance as I did last time. But the quality of the videos last time was also much higher, and the footage, the source footage I had last time was also more, I guess, like sophisticated with it being Ruina rather than Limbus. And having 2 highly edited Limbus videos a week is already hard enough for me, so I decided on not much editing the others, but considering that it's still Project Moon Field, I thought it would still fit the bill of the whole intent that I had behind this. Once more, I can only end by saying thank you. And let's pee.